All right, so today I'm looking for us to hit these equal highs in the perfect scenario. But we got to keep in mind right here. All this isn't how you mark volume imbalances, but I'm just gonna mark it like this. We've got like a volume imbalance right here that we need to pay attention to. So I could see us taking this high and then stalling. But ideally, we do have news today at 10. So I'm hoping that we just run, but that's obviously a best case scenario. We have no idea if that's how things are going to go down. So we'll see what happens. Try to find a setup to go long and, take it from there. So this is the daily bearish fair value gap, and we've inversed it overnight, which means we probably run, but we do have relative equal lows right here just to look out for. Wouldn't be super surprised if we dump and hit those first before going up, but we'll see. I don't have a bias today. We're just gonna look for something that makes sense. I would honestly consider this relative equal lows also. I mean, this is definitely sheesh. I mean, look at that. Definitely something to consider. That our bias is bullish, but there's a lot we can take out before we go that way. And I'll clean this up here on the 1 minute. Test. Okay, I want to figure out what's going on with this audio. Test. Okay, we got 2 mics. Test. All right, we should be good. Let me go check on YouTube real quick. All right, test. Let's see. Wonder how far behind this is. All right, test. Let's see. Wow, that's a lot behind. I'm gonna have to figure that out. But it's okay. We'll just run with it today. So on the 1 minute here, little bit of a change in the state of delivery. Equal highs right here. This is the kind of market I like, that you just know where price is gonna go in either direction. I mean, look at this again. So really all we're looking for is like sweeps of these key levels and then some type of entry model, and you know where we can bounce it to. Most likely, I don't think we go all the way back into the daily fair value gap. I don't think we go all the way over here. Because right here is delivering out of an hourly fair value gap. And then that makes, to me, this one's the most likely to hit. It ain't even that far away. So honestly, you inverse this. That might be a setup. The problem is, as far as being A plus, like there's no key level that we're delivering from to go short. So you can definitely take that and make a few points. I think it's a 16-point move, but we're not delivering from anything. So I'm not going to take it, even if it works. Like obviously it'll be nice to take a trade and make some money, but I want a big piece today, so I'm gonna sit and be patient. 10 points is not enough. I'm most excited about those relative equal highs. Like if we were to bounce off of here and then create an inversion fair value gap, then I would take that. We've got 13 minutes, 23 minutes till the open. All right, on ES, we're inside of a 5-minute fair value gap. Look at that. I mean, I don't really feel like we go all the way over here. We might, but the more we come down, the easier it's going to be to find a long setup. Maybe, though. And maybe we just dump today. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I mean, you got to know your bias. Like for me, I expect the draw really to be equal highs up here, and then past that, it's going to be all-time highs. That's the draw. That's 500 points from here. I think it bounces here in this area. Yes, it's retesting the daily fair value gap, and right here you could argue that we got like a 5-minute order block. And I said the reason I don't think we were gonna take it down to equal lows was because we weren't delivering from any key level. We were just dropping. So yeah, there's an inversion, but we didn't sweep anything. Doesn't mean it can't still happen, but it makes it less of an A plus setup. That might work. No, it might work. 19 minutes to the open. Well, at this rate, makes these levels look more interesting. If we just open and then pull back, what I would love to see, maybe I already missed it. Let's see. Yeah. I would love to see us pull back inside of here. Take out people who are short before the open. And then come right back down. Take out all these levels. I mean, even down to all the way over here. I mean, it could go all the way to New Day opening gap because this thing's huge. So I'll show you. Got this big New Day opening gap right here. So we'll see. I mean, this looks very clear to right here. This area is also like an hourly low, so good to keep in mind. Like if we invert this, that's like the best bullish setup ever. Like we come back, close above here, equal highs above. We'll see. Huh. There it goes. Shout out to you if you took that inversion. There it goes. See, the thing is, I didn't I mean, you can make the argument this daily high is right here, so we might start to approach lower. This is the daily high from January 6th. So if we're gonna make our way down and leave like a wick there, I could obviously see that, but it's this right here. So I mean if that was your thesis behind hopping in that inversion, then nice. You know, I don't think that's for me today though. I mean, it looks pretty beautiful to the downside. Like for me, we'll just have to kind of see what it does over here. ES is starting to retest that daily FEG again. Wow. That's why you gotta be careful. I'm sure some people were like buying right here, knowing, thinking, oh yeah, it's gotta go right here. The selling, I should say, to be correct. But now we've got this inversion on the 1 minute. I mean, it's really tiny, but it's powerful. Wow. Market open in 12 minutes. So I'm gonna mark out this one more time. The January 6th daily high. See if I'll make it long enough. So this is the January 6th high. I'll make it thicker. Just cause. I'm looking for that thickness. Yeah, if we start showing signs of being bearish under that, then then yeah, I would expect us to really run down, because we opened right here, pretty sure. We opened right here, I'm sorry. But still. Alright, look at those relative equal lows about to hit. I'm gonna remove this for now, but you guys know what I'm looking at. So we didn't take this inversion because we weren't delivering from any key level. However, like I was saying, it looks like we might close below this January 6th high, and if that's the case, I could see this being a red day on the daily candle, so that would be crazy. Definitely something to keep in mind. Not impossible we go up either, but that's what everybody's probably thinking. Eight minutes till the open. We've got 2 points down to these equal lows. There it goes. And there's much more we can take out as well. So next I would be looking right here. There it goes. Next I would be looking right here. Now remember, we've got these equal highs up here too, so we got this right here, and then we've got some all the way up at 22,000. So now there's 100 points of room up to that. Especially if we leave behind like a bearish FVG over here and then invert it. It's gonna be huge. So we took out these relative equal lows. And there's one more. Don't feel bad for not taking this. I mean, it's literally like 20 points of room to the downside. We're gonna find that somewhere else. .5 minutes till the open. Just got that aggressive candle. So part of me is oh, let me thin this out. The hell. Yeah, part of me is struggling with this. I want to see if we invert this right here. If I want to take longs or not, I don't really know. There's just so many relative equal lows down here that I don't necessarily think we actually hit all of them, but we'll see. I mean, it'd be cool. 60-point drop from here. Or we go all the way to new day opening gap. Sorry. All right, 3 minutes till market open. ES still respecting that daily. Or is this? This is even a weekly bearish fair value gap. But let's see. ES also didn't invert on the 5 minute either. Not fully. Not yet, at least. It looks like it might now. So that's really my confirmation to be bearish now. I wouldn't be looking. We'll wait for it to close, but I'm not looking for longs right now. Okay, that looks like an inversion, but gotta wait for the close. It's kind of ugly. Let me draw it out. Basically right there. And then the problem I have with it, even if I just adjust this to the 5 minute fair value gap on the bearish. Okay, this is like a short entry I'm going in. Okay, let me draw this out. I mean, this is best case scenario, right? I'm not saying we go all the way there, but all right, stop loss above break even. Good job if you got in this. We've got relative equal lows right here. I mean, the lowest one's all the way down here. That's what I'm saying. It's a possibility. Let's see if I'm going to get stopped out. ES took a major dump. Okay, I got stopped out. Just wait for the 5-minute close on this though. It's not invalid yet. Wowzers. Okay, that's bullish. Holy moly. Okay, well, let me close that shit. So yeah, you could have taken the inversion up. Let's see if we can get another entry. That shit's disgusting. That's insane. Yeah, those equal highs got destroyed. All right. If we go to the 15-second, you've got a fair value gap right here. And the first presented fair value gap though for a bounce technically is this on the 15-second. ES is dumping now. All right, I'm gonna try longs here. I'm gonna remove this. Once we get in, I'm not in it yet. I'll let you know. All right, let's try it. I'm in. I don't like how that 1 minute candle closed. Let's see what happens here. Okay, so you've also, if we go to the 15-second, we've got to look what happens right here. If we invert this, go ahead, add a contract. That's not what you want to see. Stop losses now for me are right here. Okay, go ahead and add a contract. Make sure you're managing your stop losses appropriately. All right. Not what we want to see there. And just give it some time. Okay. I'm still, I'm not giving up on this yet. Okay. All right. I'm getting in on that 15-second inversion again, adding more. And then if we invert this again, you can add more. Depending on if you were like stopped out, you're going over break even, all that stuff. I have 2 contracts in this right now. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see. Let me check out that 1 minute chart. I've got 15 seconds. So the thing is that now there's this 5 minute fair value gap right here. Essentially. That's where if it fails, I get concerned. ES isn't really respecting that daily fair value gap, so that's good to keep in mind here. They look pretty different. So we know where it's going. If it's going down, we know where it's going. If it's going up, if we get it to go up, we've got 100 points of room basically to those equal highs all the way at 22,000. There it goes. All right, let's see. Can we invert this 15-second fair value gap? This is where the big decision point comes. There we go. All right, I'm in this pretty damn heavy. Look, so inverted this 15-second. There We inverted that 15-second, but then kind of failed. It might have another chance here, but I'm starting to look at this a little differently. We'll have to see. All right. Let's see. Let's see. This is the moment of truth. If we can hold above here and then displace this high, we've got so much room up. I'm so bullish. It's not even funny. But it's been very wicky and choppy, so I don't know how it's gonna play out. We'll have to see. This is gonna tell us right now, right here. Let's go. All right, let's ride, baby. That was stressful as hell, holding through that initial chop fest. But yeah, I'm looking all the way to 22,000 now. I'm up 1,500 right here. See what it wants to do right here. Don't get too cocky, but remember, we do have a daily volume imbalance. I don't know if that's gonna matter, but good to know. And I'll mark out this daily high just cause it's gonna be good to know. Right there. So that's a good place to trim some of it, you know. 2204. All right, so we are now trading inside of this daily volume imbalance. Looks like we're gonna take out that what day is this? Looks like we're gonna take out that December 27th high. Couple points away. I'm gonna take off one contract here. I've got 3 contracts in. Once it hits, I'm gonna try to hold out for that. Only need a few points. ES looks like it could go all the way today. Up 2 grand right here. I just want to get this one contract off. All right, just took my first trim here. My next area of interest is going to be all the way up here. Still another 100 points away. Obviously, let's pay attention to what's going on over here. I'll switch to the 1 minute. Let's pay attention to what goes on over here. You know, if we were to reject, we can just trim everything, but I've got a good feeling about this today. Got a pretty good feeling about this. Like, I guess if I'm gonna be super conservative, we've kind of got. I mean, this whole thing is a bearish fair value gap on the daily. This whole thing. If I show you that right there, this whole thing's a bearish fair value gap. I'm gonna delete that now, and then I'm gonna mark out a zone 2. This right here is just a wick, a daily wick, inside of that bearish fair value gap. So if we want to trim up here at 2050, that's a good way to be safe. Maybe when we get in this wick, I'll trim another contract just to feel protected. I mean, it's nice when you've got a lot of size in a position like this. That's the thing about me. I size the fuck into a winning trade, man. I'll give it 10 more minutes and then I'll just close it. I've got like plenty, you know, like I think sometimes it can take till about 10:30 Eastern for us to complete the move. But for me, I'm good. Like genuinely, I'm good. All right, inverting that 1 minute, I'm out. Fuck it. I don't even care. I'm like I said, I'm genuinely good right now. Now, if you're still gonna hold, I'll show you the daily perspective. I want these equal highs. They're equal on the hourly if you're looking for that. So if you want to leave a runner, go for it. Yeah, ES is still flying. Pretty nuts. Just want to see if it's gonna run for those equal highs or what's it gonna do. We're technically already above that daily level. Yeah, that's done. pretty sick. All right, this is interesting. We just started to get a rejection here from that daily high. See if it still wants to go. Oh no, it's interesting. I think this would definitely be a reversal point. On ES though, it doesn't look like it would stop. It genuinely doesn't. Yeah, on ES, it looks like it's gonna keep flying. There's like there's no resistance level on ES at all. Show you the 1 minute. Look at that. Is that a 2022 model? Equal lows right here. So yeah, I would say if you're a 2022 model trader, you would take this. This is not an alert, but equal lows right here. Swept a key level, left a fair value gap. I mean, that's the A plus setup. But might not be A plus setup today. It's okay. I would love it to see if we just go to that equal highs at 22 110. If you invert this, it might be the one. There you go. ES is still flying. Lots of low resistance liquidity up above. Yeah, ES has lots of room. Where's it gonna go for? Where's it gonna go for? No, y'all see this. All right, it's 9:10. So usually a lot of the move is mostly like the biggest move of the day is pretty much done by now. I still think those equal highs up here at 22,110 got a chance. So I'm gonna stick around and see if we can let that happen. Now, if you stayed in the first trade, congrats to you. Definitely could have held that the whole way. For me, you've gotta always balance, letting your runners run with like securing profits, right? All these traders talk about, oh, I just started letting my winners run and then now I'm way profitable. It's not that simple, You have to really take in everything to account. So yeah, like I said, I still think there's plenty of room. So here's what I'm talking about. I'll go back to the daily. I really think we go all the way up here. And if not, we can stop somewhere within the daily wick. So 2049 still gives us decent room to up there. If we break this high, I think it'll be a strong push. Guess not. All right. So that candle probably just stopped out a lot of people who were going long, which means now if it wants to make a move up, it can, and it'll fuck all those people who just closed out or went short off that. Some people saw that and went short. They're like, oh, we got this big pump high, big pump higher. I'm just going to look for a chance to short the opposite direction. And that, it doesn't work like that either. ES is still running. ES just took out its high again. Still plenty of room on ES. Not exactly getting a speedy delivery anywhere right now. And Q getting a little heavy. ES still running. Wowzers. All right, I'm gonna close the stream. There's nothing going on. Thank you for watching.